Hello guys, it's been a while. So in this video, as usual, I'll be talking about my opinion. So last night I can't sleep. I've been thinking. I mean, I can, but I sleep very late because I've been thinking about this particular problem. I think it's a problem. About whether or not some friendship is toxic, unhealthy, or really it's just a normal thing. Okay, so I've been confused about my generation. I mean, like, I'm confused, like, what are the standards to judge others, you know I always feel like I am left out. I'm disconnected to society, to Gen Z, because I don't follow the trend or whatever, and I'm frequently disconnecting myself from social media. I am frequently and actively very selective to what information I want to consume, I want to understand or whatever. So yeah, I don't really understand, the Gen Z. I mean, like, the standard of Gen Z, or the humor, or the jokes or whatever. But obviously, as a Gen Z himself, I'm not that fucking disconnected. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I'm just very confused. Okay, I'm just gonna speak up. So I do not understand I, Gen Z humor, Gen Z jokes. I can't really say Gen Z though. Against my friends. What I observe and my conclusion is, we normalize insult. Normalizing insulting someone as a joke, and it's not happen one time or two times, frequently. you know I don't think that's a good relationship. I don't think that's a healthy relationship. I don't think that's a very healthy friendship. you know Obviously, Gen Z very aware of mental health, right? 100%. 100%. All of Gen Z probably already know their mental health state at, where their mental health state at. What I mean, like, probably people around my age, um, you know, still finding their identity, still trying new things, and obviously getting flooded with this new experience, and new emotion that we never expected, or we never really experienced it. So we got really depressive, or we got become really sad, and that happen a lot if we don't have a strong value, strong ground to hold on to. And if you do already have it, also, I mean, it still could fall on the same pit hole, which is like depression or whatever. But that's very normal. That's very normal. Okay. Yeah. Back to the point that I want to say. So, normalizing insulting someone, whether whether or not if it's a joke, besides you joking, or you just, just, just joking, okay? But if you say it frequently, they're still human, when you keep insulting and like calling someone's all ugly, or unfitting with what they're trying to show, and just keep fucking hell, it's not good. It's not good for mental health. That's my opinion. That's not good at all. And one other things is that we normalize insulting someone as a joke. It's a joke. Like, even if it's not a joke, you intently say that, it's even worse. So the other things, so we normalize insulting, right? And just take it lightly, okay? And so when you praise someone, it becomes very weird, I notice that because it happens to me, right? In a very liberal mindset, because Gen Z, all Gen Z have to be, has to be, have us, every Gen Z gotta be liberal in some way or another, right? Because, this is liberalism era. You cannot not be a liberal, especially in Indonesia. You cannot. I'm just saying. I guess you can, but your social life would be not really that. Not really. I don't know. So praising someone because of their appearance or their decision or whatever, it becomes very weird. Because one time I praised my friend, he's a guy, and I told him that he looks good on whatever he's on, and I am the only one that have a different opinion. Like, all of my friends said he looked bad with those on, why you do that, it looks ugly, you look uglier than before. And I'm saying straightforwardly, no bro, you look great, you look good, you know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. And I got this, statement or questions. Are you gay? Hold on now. Hold on. Where is that conclusion come from? I'm just being honest here. I'm not, okay. Let me get this straight. I'm not getting offended, okay? It's just there is a logical fallacy in there. Like, what the fuck? I'm not like getting offended by the gay statement, no. But just the fact that you neglect the fucking others' opinion that differs from your opinion. I guess that they say it as a joke or whatever. But no, I don't think so, because they stand on their ground that's ugly, and whether or not I'm gay or not. I'm like, come on, man. If I were that guy, or my friend, over the course of 3 years, we've been a friend. And every time we gather together, we gather around, and every single time there is an insult for me, for example, an insult that I'm ugly, that I'm not suit wearing this, I'm not suit wearing that, or whatever, calling me Jamet or whatever. After all those years, all I'm hearing is insult. I'm fucking done. In emotion dominion, I'll be very insecure. And first of all, I'll be very insecure. So I cannot open up to them. I'll be very shy or whatever. And I'll be scared for sure. I'll be scared meeting them. I'll be scared saying something to them. The people that keep insulting me, whether or not it's a joke. Okay, first of all. And second of all, if I were that guy, I'll be prioritizing my rational conclusion that this is not a healthy friendship. I just fucking get off. I just fucking get out. Right? Obviously, I am Javanese, so my people have this sort of not. We feel bad to leave someone. Okay, so my move is probably gonna be I'm just making excuses after excuses to not get it, and slowly fading away. And that's not good. After I'm leaving, I'll be their words gonna be a burden for me to carry, and I'll be insecure for God knows how long. So I don't think that's very good. That's not a healthy friendship. I don't know. Yeah, man. Yeah, I guess that's all. It's been almost 14 minutes, and I guess I want to say one last thing. Just be yourself, man. Just be yourself. Life 100% is hard. Life is hard. So, around our age, we need to look inward, build up a very strong value base. It doesn't have to be very strong right now. It's okay just like to be the values don't have to be like very strong, that's unbreakable throughout your life. No. You gotta be open-minded. That's the point. Open-minded. Keep looking inward. Keep working on your value, on your life. Man, you gotta realize we gotta realize, we gotta realize, okay, we gotta realize that life is hard, life is unfair, and that's the price that we need all of us need to fucking carry it, the burden of unfairness in the world, and just keep fucking striving. And what makes us keep going? And that's the questions that we need to work on. Obviously, there is so many questions in our life, based on our experience. Why this is happening? Why is that happening? I'm curious about this. I'm curious about that. I had that fucking guy, working on your questions is more important than having an answer, in my opinion, Because if you have an answer and that's it, you're done. But in life life doesn't work that way. Life. I mean, if you look philosophy, the questions that they serve, the questions that they ask, it's open. It's very open. Doesn't have an absolute answer. That's why there is so many branches of philosophy. We could take just a bit for our efficiency in life, in our daily life. So just work on that. Every time you wake up, what questions that is necessary for you today? For me, personally, fucking hell, I got only 30 days until UTBK, so I gotta work on, I gotta learn, I wanna go to ITB, that's all I need to focus on. The branches of that questions is, where is my weakness in UTBK? It's PKPM or whatever. Just be yourself. Be thoughtful to others. Appreciate your friends, man. Appreciate your friends. Be more mindful when you talk. Right? Alright, that's all. It's been 18 minutes. And yeah, be yourself, guys. That's all. Thank you. And I see you guys in a bit. Bye bye.